Did you know that without the Philippines, we probably wouldn't have mezcal as we know it today, and in turn, tequila? That's right, and there are a few theories on how distillation first started in Mexico. There have been some distilleries that have been discovered in the southern part of Jalisco in the state of Colima, in this volcano called Volcán de Colima, near the Tuxtlahuesco River, which is believed to be the birthplace of mezcal. And they have found some signs that an ancient style of distillation was happening in this area of Mexico. And we all know pulque was made thousands and thousands of years ago, right? So the thought that they then started to distill agave is absolutely possible, but believed to be reserved more for the high-ranking people of the different empires of Mexico. The other theory is that when the Spaniards were colonizing the world, as they do, they had a trading route called the Manila-Galleon route. It left what is today Manila and arrived in what is today Acapulco and Colima. And of course, the Spanish brought Filipino natives with them as enslaved people. The Filipinos then started to teach the Mexican natives how to make tuba. This is a fermented drink that's made from the fermented sap of the palm tree. And it's still very much enjoyed today in some parts of Jalisco and Colima. And they also taught the Mexican natives how to distill that tuba, which they call lambanog, and it became known as vino de coco in Mexico. And it uses this very rural style of distillation made from a hollowed out tree trunk, literally. Vino de coco then became extremely popular. And the Spaniards, wanting to sell their brandy, went as far as cutting down every single palm tree in this area in order to stop production. So it is a pretty natural thought that since they couldn't distill the coconut wine, they moved it into distilling agave that the Spaniards couldn't just cut down. And this distillation is still very much used in this area of Mexico today. All of these mezcales here are made with the Filipino stills, and that's what the hollowed out tree trunks are called today, the Filipino stills. So personally, I believe that distillation started with a combination of these two. There was absolutely some kind of distillation already happening in Mexico for thousands of years. But with the influence of the Philippines, it became something that was accessible to everyone. And that resulted in what today is this incredible agave spirits that we have all over Mexico. Saludcita.